Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Eki. Conversations with Eki is a talk show that showcases individuals that are striving in their careers and in their businesses. We have a beautiful guest today. Her name is Aries and she is a leather bag designer and she's completely striving in her businesses and she's also a YouTuber. So guys, let us meet Aries. So guys, meet Aries. Yay! I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for agreeing to be on my show. Like this is a lot. Thank you.
But I'm excited to be here. You have no idea. Like when you contacted me that you wanted to do the interview, I was like, hey, Eki wants to interview me.
Good job. I mean, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. So guys, Aries is here and like I said earlier on, she is a leather bag designer. So I know that you're a leather bag designer. I mean, that's what people right now know you for. So we really want to meet you. Like I need to know you more. Like so just tell me about yourself and introduce yourself. And we want to know you like where did you school? What are your fondest childhood memories? Like just tell us what are the things you like, what do you like to do basically. We just want to meet Aries. So break it down and just give it to us as the hot fast.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. My name is Eris. It's actually the short form of my native name.
Oh really?
Erime. Yeah.
Oh my God! I thought it was like English name.
Oh no.
Hey.
It's traditional. So it's
that's a
actually
really funky traditional short form of a name. Do you get like because you know this tribal name that they can do.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's really nice. Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually like the short form of my native name. It's Erime. Imwerime, that's the full name.
Okay.
It means food of my spirits. So
nice.
I just wanted to stick to something that was actually me. I didn't just want to make up like a random nickname. And
that's nice.
This is actually what I grew up with. Like
okay, so everybody calls you Aries like right from time.
Yes.
Like if you did not say this now, I won't even know that.
Are you
that's
serious?
I thought maybe it was a French name or you know those.
No, it's Urobo.
Hey, it's sweet one.
That's a pure one.
Oh, but that is nice. I mean, this is I didn't even know that was a short form, but that's nice. Okay, so
well, like I said, I am from Delta State.
Okay.
I was born there. I was raised there.
Okay.
I did my secondary school in Benin City.
Okay,
I
what
did
school?
my presentation.
Oh.
Yeah, Presentation National High School. It's
Okay.
very welcome, Benin City.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows.
That's a big school.
Yeah. So
My cousin attended that school by the way.
oh really?
Yeah, Winifred.
Winifred?
Yeah, Winifred.
I don't want to stress you, but I know like okay, sorry. We'll
We'll talk about that
later.
Yes, so
Okay, and in university, it was in Madonna in Anambra State. I actually studied law. From
oh really?
there, yes.
I mean, you did like you went to law school, everything gone.
Yes, I went
Wow.
I attended a law school here
In Lagos.
Lagos, yeah,
Oh, okay.
the one in
Yeah.
yeah. So I think I don't want to. How would I say it? Like I don't want
So
to.
how
do
did you
it halfway.
transition from?
No,
law?
okay, the thing about this is that from the onset, I already knew I wasn't into practice. So a lot of people are always surprised because they're not like, then why did you finish? I'm like, you don't understand. In Nigeria,
You must
if you
finish.
leave,
No, it's
they
as if you
say-
not achieve and you did not.
so
Like
that's
your parents
the thing.
wasted money, that kind of
They will
thing.
say that either you do not know book or you're very lazy.
It's true.
So I decided to finish.
Yeah,
this
so prove
well.
it. Yes, you have your
Yes, that's the
certificate and
thing.
everything. You can talk anywhere.
And yeah, it actually helped me how would I say, like form the business side of me because I still use the knowledge I got
From school.
from
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
When maybe that's on my own approach to business was a little different because I remember someone advised me then. They were like, if you want to do this your bag thing as a side hustle, my dear, it will remain a side hustle for the rest of your life. If you don't take it seriously, if you don't approach it properly,
Like
you are
a
actually
proper
just
company,
you're just
yeah.
going to remain a bag maker. Like you're going to be a lawyer who makes bags on weekends. So you have to sit up, you have to do this properly.
Yeah.
And even like
the
this,
structure, do everything.
the next thing I want to do now is actually go and get my MBA. Let me know I am doing this well.
Hey,
I'm not just.
I'm rooting for you, NBA. That would be very massive. That would be very good. And you will learn a lot.
So that's the thing.
And then that's why you get to apply that in your business, and then your business, hey, smart girl.
So that's the thing. It's like I'm taking like a very I mean it's kind of challenging because I'm self-taught, so everything I'm doing I learned on my own. I did a lot of research, all the videos, even me said to make the bags I learned here on YouTube too. So everything I had to learn on my own.
Oh, you have grown because your bags are really good, guys. Like, they are so good. Like, you're so good. I don't even know how to explain it. Yes, no. Like I went to your YouTube channel and I was seeing all the things that you were making. I'm like, did you really sit down? You know, it looks like all those designer bags that they used to make in Italy. You know, like so neat. Like your attention to detail is something else. I can't even believe that you learned by. I mean, it's not like you've gone to any school to you've learned everything. God gave you. God gave you the talent. That you're good.
I mean, I have always been like this. Even my earliest memory of actually dealing with business was actually when I was in primary school.
Wow.
You know, went to like Valentine's season because I used to be really good in art, like fine arts and all.
Okay.
So you know, then when these handmade cards and all.
Yes,
so,
it was a thing that time.
Yeah, so I remember like it was like my own hustle. So you will tell me who you want to make the card for, then we'll go and draw, then we'll not color it. And I literally sold that thing in school. After, it was crazy. That is like my earliest memory of
that means this business thing not just start today. Like it don't baby but these things.
Like even in school, like in the hostels, you know, when girls to go from room to room, we carry like bags of clothes, you can't buy things, we'll not be like, oh, we're selling bomb shots, who wants to buy?
Bomb shot. But you know, with business, right? Yes. Like with all of these memories and all of these things you're saying, that's what has shaped you into becoming this entrepreneur that you are, this big businesswoman that you are right now. But wow, so that's nice. That's really good to know. I've learned a lot. I mean, just looking at you, didn't even know that you're self-taught. So guys, if you're watching this video and you can do anything, after she put your mind to it, like seriously, like she learned all of these things by herself, and her bags are really nice. It's not backbite, it's not all those ones that they used to make, like it's not our attention to detail, everything is just on point. Tell me about your company, tell me about your business, like what do you do, what does your company do, and then what do you do for your company?
Okay, so a little background story.
Okay.
So it's used to be actually just Eris Atelier.
Okay.
But I think as it started to grow, I decided to sort of separate it.
Okay.
So we can have our own like creator community.
Okay.
And that is most of what I do on my YouTube, where I make tutorials for other bag makers. So that way I could now keep the brand and let it stand on its own. So my my leather bag brand for now, it's just Eris.
Okay.
Just Eris,
that's focused on making bags and selling the bags.
Yes, that is just bags. So we have like other things that I'm actually planning on.
Okay.
But I think I want to do it in stages. I don't want to just rush everything.
Yeah,
and
it's very important.
myself.
It's very important that you take your time, release, so that you're not overwhelmed.
So that's it. For now, most what we do is just bags. So if we want to expand it to any other thing like shoes or like leather clothes, like leather skirts, jackets, things like that. So that's like our long-term
plan, right?
Yeah, like it's actually going to happen in phases. So we're about to start the first one because I just opened my first public studio. You know, I used to be indoors before.
Hey, this is massive! Congrats! Wow!
We just opened the first one. Yeah,
I think it's so interesting to see. I knew, not like I knew when you started, but like I've seen the growth. Like I've seen.
Yeah, like I started from my bedroom. Like it was just one sewing machine before, and I moved everything to my living room where I had my skiving machine and my sewing machine and the cutting table, and I just needed more space. So over the span of 3 years, I finally gotten my studio. This one is open to the public.
Like, so is a walk-in studio? So like I can walk into your studio.
Yes, you can come and visit us. Please.
I will come.
I appreciate it.
Congrats, this is massive. I'm so happy for you. I mean, I like when businesses are striving. Like me too. When I started my business at Aries, when I started my clothing business, people used to come to my house to do fittings and everything. Like they will walk through the living room and enter inside my room. So I know, like, and then I moved. I got a small shop, and then I moved. I got a 3-bedroom. So I like to in Yaba. So
it was really impressive.
So I like when people are growing in business. It's not like in one place. In life, we're meant to grow. We're not supposed to be in one place. So when business owners or individuals are striving in their careers or in their business, I'm just so happy because I appreciate the process. I know what it is to like start from this place and then you're moving and moving.
Yeah.
Congratulations. This is massive.
Thank you.
So wow. Okay, so that's what your company does and that's what you do for your company. So like what inspired you to start? Like have you always had it in your head that I'm going to be a leather bag designer, or did you just pick up, or was it something, somebody tell you something about it, or how did this start?
Okay, so I used to no, okay, not I used to. I already knew how to sew. Like when my sister was in fashion school, I just learned from her. So okay, one thing is that I was kind of already sure that I was going to end up in business. I just didn't know what I was going to specialize in. Like originally I thought it was going to be shoes, but then I did my research. Yeah. And then I found out that a lot of people are already making shoes. Like anywhere you turn, there's already somebody making shoes. So I had to now put myself in a place where I know I will thrive. There's not a lot of competition. It's like when you look at it,
when they call people, they will call your name inside. That's good.
So I just decided to pick the part of the leather craft that didn't have like a lot of people doing these things already. I just put myself there. So it was when I now decided I wanted to go into bag making. Then that's when I started learning. Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, you were walking on the road one day and then you saw someone carrying a nice bag and that was what inspired you to start.
I mean, if there is a moment I can think of, so I actually did some volunteer work for the leather fair in 2019. I don't know. I just wanted to see what was going on, like
industry,
and it was somewhere in, I think it was Victoria Island. I still remember like walking into the event, and because that's something a lot of people don't know. It's like leather craft it has crazy potential. Like I walked into the venue and I'm like, these things are made in Nigeria. Hey, Jesus!
I'm entering this
industry. I need to do this. Like I see my feeling. It was crazy because they were like really nice, really nice brands, and all made in Nigeria. Most of them were handmade, as in seriously. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Like I need to do this.
And in that moment, you just saw the future.
Like I just locked into it. I said, it's bags. I need to start with bags. Like seriously, I was taken away.
So Aries of Aries. So I mean, in business, people face different challenges every day. So there are people that are watching this video right now and they want to really know, like, what are the challenges that you faced as a leather bag designer? I know that time, like
no. See, I think a lot of people will be able to relate to whatever I'm about to say. I mean, you have this dream, you have this thing in your head, like you are already seeing it, but when it's now time to make it
to action it and make it a reality.
So I know, personally I had some things to work through, and even also because my own situation was that it's like I started and I was still learning. So I started with simple designs and I was working my way up. So I didn't want to put a lot of pressure on myself. But my biggest challenge when I started, like every other person, it was capital. Like
money,
you want to do something, but you need money to start with. So because I remember my first sewing machine was actually a gift, as in I think it was someone who actually believed that if
you can do this,
yes, this is going to make a very huge difference. This is going to help you, and I know this is going to be like an investment. It will set you ahead of a lot of
that's very nice of
so it was now with that I was not able to start like small work.
So you buy materials and then you practice, you do.
So that's the thing. It was as in dealing with the issue with capital. That was like
capital is everybody's
like money is everybody's problem.
It is. So you need ego. Business and ego is like 5 and 6.
And you need to make enough
to be able to put back in the business and for the business to keep running.
And because for me it was like one of my major sources of income. So how to now separate my own personal finances from
the business and let the business thrive,
and because it wasn't making enough to say I want to live on, so that was like a constant struggle with me when I just started. Then
wow.
Yeah,
we're going to be better.
Yeah, but we're getting there.
Money is always a challenge. I mean,
okay. So, and my second challenge then, I think it was the fact that I didn't have a lot of experience in business.
Okay.
So, and I didn't like go to any business school. So, and I had to read like articles online on how to manage small businesses, even down to how to price
your bags, right?
So yeah, things like that. I had to now like learn everything from the start. It was all new to me. It was new ground. So that was the second thing, and I really wanted to be as professional as possible. So I struggled with some of these things a little at first.
So basically, you've learned on your journey, like building your business, you've learned from making the bags to growing the business, marketing, everything. You've learned everything. You're a strong woman. Strong.
I have to be now.
But yeah, so basically businesses face different challenges, and your challenge is not different from whatever. Even me, when I started my business, money, ego. In fact, like some of you may already know, like I worked as a 9 to 5 before so yes, I was running my business as a side hustle. So I decided I was going to resign at a particular year. When I decided I was going to resign, I still stayed and was working to save money for my business. You know, like so money is always an issue. Even with learning, I also learned everything as we were going on the journey, from where to buy fabrics, from like how to manage your staff, all these things. Like I learned everything as we're going. So these are basically challenges that people go through, like business owners go through. So your challenge is not different from what I have gone through.
I'm
so
sure
basically,
it's a very
and most people that are even watching this, I'm sure they can relate. Like when you just say money, money is always a challenge. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, what are the values and principles that guide you and guide your business, basically?
Okay, so first of all, I'll start with hard work. Like you need to be ready to work. You cannot just say you want to just do this for some months and you're just going to blow like that.
You can't blow. It's not overnight. It's not a blow overnight.
So you have to be ready to work.
Do the work.
I think even for me, I think I even gave myself like 5 years to get to where I am right now. So even
so that you didn't put yourself under so much pressure. But I mean, you still did the work.
Yes, that's the thing. It's like I told myself, okay, Aries, you're going to work for like 5 years before you know, okay, your name is going to have value. So even this is because this is like my 4th year. So I'm already I'm ahead of schedule already.
You're
I told myself I didn't put any pressure on myself. I said just do the work. Trust the process.
And that was the thing with hard work or working hard for your business is that if you do it well, it will pay off.
Yes, it will.
You can see I can even see the growth when you started, and then when I go through your pictures of I'm like, look at the things you used to make fun of now. So like you've put in the work and
you have to put in the hours. Like if you don't,
it's not magic.
It's not going to happen overnight. It's not.
It's not magic.
And I feel this is what really discourages some people because they feel that
they want to sharp just it.
Yes. So if they don't see that result quickly, then they start like putting themselves under pressure and they're like, "Oh, should I go and do something?" And I'm like, if you keep jumping from ship to ship, wherever you are, if you don't work,
you will still go back to square one.
So that's the thing.
Alright,
so and okay, there's another thing. I think this was actually an advice from one of my mentors, and it was the power of collaborating. So it's something whenever I see the opportunity, I jump it in. Like to collaborate,
is very important.
You need to find people that share your dreams, or you just have to find people around you that you think if you guys do something together, you could make something amazing. It doesn't matter if the person is in your field or if it's another field. There's always that sweet spot in the middle where you can just make something just like that.
And collaboration is very good. I mean, I always do that. I do a lot of collaboration because I mean, if I'm collaborating with you, for example, I'm introducing my own designs, my own products to your own audience, to your own people, and that's fantastic because I'm sure there are people that have not heard of Aries or they've not heard of Eris, and then just me introducing my product to your own. They'll be like, oh wow, you know. And then there's this, how would I put it now? There's this what's the word now? I can't find the right word. Like there's this, like like when you collaborate, if you collaborate with me now, like people that already trust my brand, the fact that I'm already collaborating with you, you don't even need to do anything. Just like, oh, I saw you collaborated with this person. Like it gives them, they will already trust your brand just because you collaborated with me.
Yes,
so that's what collaboration does as well.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're a business owner and you're not leveraging on collaborations, are you there? Are you
okay, the last one,
yeah.
and I think it's because of the way I started as a self-taught letterback designer, is that I always try to learn something new. It's like any chance I get. This is both as a designer and as an entrepreneur. Like even in my own personal life, if it's a new skill set, like it could help you. If it's to take a course or just better yourself. So you never stop
just learning. You have to keep learning.
Any chance you get, you have to keep learning because you don't know what you will learn tomorrow now. Because people don't even know they need it until they will sit and they're like, oh, okay, that was a good idea. Like I should keep doing this. So
so it's very important as business owners that you don't just stay in the spot. Make sure that you're learning every day, because the thing about learning is that even every day, like different things are changing every day. Even business, technology, different. So make sure that you don't carry last. You keep learning so you can keep improving your business. You can keep improving yourself. Aries, like some people, I know you've talked about trusting the process and basically just putting in the work when you're trying to, in whatever business you're doing, but like there are some people that are watching this video and they want to be a letterback designer. So they want to know like what is responsible for your success so far? Like how did you get here?
I mean, I remember how I was when I started. Okay, I'm a little different now, but okay, I think it's a personality trait. I don't know how to say it, but okay, when I was a kid, my mother used to call me Olalo. It means somebody that has like strong mind.
Your mind is strong. Like when you put your mind in something, you will do it.
So like, so I don't think she remembers it, but I remember like as a child, anytime I'm being like really stubborn and all, she'd be like, Olalo. So that's the thing, because I remember when I started, a lot of people would be like, I want to make bags. As in seriously, you went to lawyer. So that's it. Say you're a lawyer, you want to become a bag maker. But that's the thing, because I could see the future, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'll now ask them. I'll be like, okay, so this Gucci that you are killing yourself for, is it not bad? It's bad, go. Will you say Gucci is a bag maker? They'll say no, it's a brand.
It's a brand. Like,
so that's the thing. So I had this thing in my mind.
You knew where you were going. She had this big vision.
So I personally, I would give partial credit to my stubbornness. Because there were times when people actually tried to stop me, so they'd be like, be reasonable, be practical. And I'm like, see, just leave it.
And that's the thing with having a vision, having a dream. You don't need to explain to anybody where you're going to. You yourself, you know where you're going to. You know what you want to build. You know the brand that you're building. So, like, people will adjust as you grow. I'm sure that some people that even said that were discouraging you then, like,
I get calls some days and you're like, oh, we're proud of you, and I'm like, now you're proud of me. Yes, people were calling me bag maker. They said that I was going to be doing this thing for them. But that's the thing, is like I could see what I wanted. Because I meet some bag makers. I meet them, they'll be like, I've been doing this for 9 years. And I'm like, and you see like this? And I'm like, after 9 years, I will quit. I will not do something else, because you know that there's no future in this thing. And they'll be like, you can't say. I'm like, see, I started learning 4 years ago. I didn't go to any training.
By yourself.
So I already had the dream. I just knew, okay, I had to just
put in the work and soak yourself in.
Double down, buckle down. Do not let
strong head. That thing really worked for you.
I can't remember who made these quotes, but they say that in this life you have to plant yourself. You have to dig your feet
into the ground and stay there
so that nobody
can push you away.
Because if you don't, you will just keep floating everywhere.
And the truth is that challenges will come and be shifting you, but you have to stand.
Because there are moments where I actually thought about like, should I just go and do it? I was like, and I think when Corona happened, I was like, oh, this life, there is nothing here.
This Corona showed us, hey Lord.
Like, people really saw how fragile life was. So
I feel like that thing even happened for people to look at life in a different way. Like,
it shifted perspective.
It did.
They're like, you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
So just do what you need to do, like now. Okay, so I mean, from everything you said, I just what has, in my opinion, has brought you this far. That is what has made you successful is your hard work, is your strong build, is your, like you keep fighting, making sure that every day I want to be the best version of myself. And that's why you guys are watching this video. You just know that success no they come like that. So you have to put in the work. I mean, you want to be something, put in the work, and then there's just like if you put in the work, God will even bless you. Like God will bless you. You will strive. So well done, Aries. Well done. So Aries, I want to know, our viewers also want to know, like, what are your future plans for your business? Like, where do you see your company in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years?
Yeah. Okay, so like many other growing brands, the dream rather would be to go global. So I think it's something that I really look forward to having my products in different boutiques and shops and malls, like around the world. And now you know that we are international.
You've made it. But that's good. That's a big dream, and then you just keep working at it. I'm sure that very soon, guys, when you go to London, when you go to Oxford Street, you will see Aries bag in one of those big boutiques, and God will do it. And you're so hardworking, and your bags, your designs, and you know what? I feel like they are different. It's not like you're trying to copy anybody. Like there's just this personality. There's something to your bags that I don't even know how to explain it. But really, like
maybe it's because I am
it's
looking
you
from the inside.
Yes, like,
so I don't really see everything.
No, no. So I mean, I've been following you for a while, and I didn't just start following you today. So I can, because I've seen the growth, I've seen where you are going, and I can see so much potential in your business. I am so looking forward to the time when I will walk into one big shop in one of these big countries, and I'll see your bag there, and that's the dream. Okay, so Aries, what gives you the most satisfaction being an entrepreneur? Being a business owner, what gives you the most satisfaction?
Okay. Okay, this one is kind of recent. Like, I didn't even know I could feel like this before. No, seriously, because I get messages sometimes from people who are also like new to the craft and all. And when they say that, like, they'll be like, Aries, you inspire me. And I'm like,
me?
Okay. Like, I'm inspiring people. I mean, it's something that it's a really fulfilling thing. It's like, because for me, I did not really get a lot of that from, because in Nigeria, I don't know why, I think it's just the way the setting is. There are not a lot of designers that are always like welcoming to young ones. I think it's like the market thing of don't come and steal my customers. That type of
everybody is best. Like, so, stay on your lane. Let me stay on my lane.
So yeah. So when I'm doing my YouTube tutorials and all, and then I get messages from some of my subscribers that I say, hey, I'm inspiring people.
You are just doing your own, but you didn't even know that you're inspiring people.
Seriously, like that's a new type of satisfaction to know that you are touching people's lives.
Yes,
and you do not even know.
That's
like no idea.
You're just on your own, but you're inspiring people.
Yeah, it's seriously like
that's good.
It's like a really
it's very fulfilling.
Yes,
it is actually like
seriously.
You're just doing your thing, and then there's someone out there that is like happy and getting like fulfillment from what you're doing. People are watching this video and then like, I want to start a leather bag business. I want to go fully into this. Like, what advice will you give to anyone that is looking to go into this space? Like, they want to start.
I mean, okay. First of all, you need to brace yourself. it's not going to be easy.
I like the way you used to
It
give
is
it to them. Like,
see, almost,
you're not
see,
the-
don't
you
let
like the high
anybody
bag.
mind you. It's going to be very difficult, whether you already know how to make a bag or not. Because when you're running it as a business, it's very different
from
in
doing it
entirely.
as a hobby.
Yes, that's the thing, and I think that's where the challenge comes in when it comes to your ethics as a human being, how you're going to handle your business,
Customers.
and what your plans are. Do you want it to remain small? Do you want to expand? Do you want it to be big enough? They're going to have a staff of 10, 20, 50 people. So you need to know, you need to set your plan out. You need to set your timeline out.
Yeah.
Too much information. You need to set everything out. Yeah, so you need to plan it well. Because the fact is, I know people that have been making bags for years, and because they just kept it small, they did not expand.
Yeah,
They did not
see the
grow.
bigger picture. They're just
thing.
comfortable where they are.
So, and I think it's also, there's always this fear of losing control, especially when it comes to like selling part of your business out, maybe bringing in investors. Because when you start doing that, see, I know what it feels like. That is, it's getting real.
Yeah, it's real. It's company now.
You cannot just wake up in the morning and say, I'm not going to work today.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
that it will make you accountable. So.
That's the thing. So you cannot, it's not the one of, I'm broke, I want money, you just can't be dropping company account. But this one, you
it's a
cannot.
real company.
So
from the onset, you should know what you're doing, basically.
So you have to decide it. What you want. Do you want it to be small?
Or you want to go big?
Do you want to go big?
If I go big, I'll go hard.
So that's the thing. It's really on that thing. You not know what you're going to do next. I mean, you should have to learn to discipline yourself. I mean, okay, basically you have your own core values, how you're going to handle your business, how you're going to do everything. So you just have to make sure that you're going to root yourself in and get ready to work hard. Because if you don't put in your hours, you won't make anything. You won't make #1. So you have to, let me look at the camera.
Yes.
You have to work for it.
Work hard.
Have to.
Take
You
it
have to work hard, if not.
Work
So
hard.
let me see. Am I missing any other information? Because it's a lot. Like it's really a lot. And I think yes, also getting all those courses on businesses, because that would now actually make you understand that you're not just a bag maker. I'm talking to you. You're just not a bag maker,
But you're a business owner.
Yes, you are a business owner. So if you run it as a business, it's going to be a business.
Yeah.
If you want it to be a hobby, it will stay a hobby for the rest of your
And
life.
people will not even take you seriously.
They won't think, they will think it's a phase. Because when I started this, a lot of people thought it was a phase.
That very soon she'll stop it.
It's like, maybe she not see work now. So
Better just do it.
when
I'm
she's
sure she'll be tired.
Like I remember that my mother used to have plans. She'd be like, okay, so when
you
you're
must start.
done,
Yeah,
you want to go and work in civil service. It's like, what are your plans next year? And I'm like, Mom, this is what I'm doing. She's like, oh, you're serious? Okay. Then I think there was I know something happened one day and she called me and she's like, you're turned to madam. And I'm like, but that's the thing, because from the onset I always took it serious. I knew that this is
what I
want
want to do. Yeah.
Like this was what I wanted to do.
So if you're planning to do this, make sure that you have a strong mind and decide from the beginning that this is what I want to do. And know from the beginning, do I want to play small, I want to play big. If you're going to play big, then you know you're going to put in the work, you're going to position yourself as a big brand, learn, take up courses, learn, develop yourself, and then build your business. So Aries, I'm so happy to have had this conversation with you. Thank you for being here on my show, guys. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that people that have watched this video, they've learned so many things from you, because even me that I'm here, I don't think carry knowledge. I just been learning.
Anti-Eki.
No, I've learned so much from you. I know, really. Like, I didn't even know that you're self-taught. For you to be self-taught, that's a lot of discipline, because it's not even easy to teach yourself, to decide I'm going to. No, it's not easy. So I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm so proud of your journey, like your whole process, getting to this point. And you have a studio. So guys, check Eris out. She does. Where is that your bag again? Bring her comic and show them.
Okay, I have. No, this is even like an old design. This one like.
No. Well, I'm going to show my guys. So,
I'm going to show you.
Yes. So, guys, this is one of her designs.
Yeah.
Can you see, like the finishing of her bag?
I can't know. I have the
No,
bag.
like, see now, this is made in Nigeria.